Hello everybody, UML here. Today I thought it would be interesting to do a bit of a different video. So if you aren't aware, there is a new Mario Kart Wii mod where you can play with up to 23 other racers. And so Mr. Bean has an early access code that you can use by subscribing to his Twitch account. So I decided to do that and test out the beta access to the 24-player Mario Kart Wii mod. So I'm just gonna play a couple of races, and I'm gonna try battle mode and see how that goes. I'm pretty excited to try it out, so let's get started. Today we're just gonna be trying that out and seeing like how it functions. This is gonna be my first time playing through, so it should be really interesting. I am really excited to try this out. So yeah, let's get started. I guess we will start on, no, everyone starts on Luigi Circuit. I'll try Toad's Factory, that's my favorite track. So I will mention I have seen screenshots, and I've seen a little bit of gameplay, so I'm already kind of familiar. And yeah, you can see all 24 players in all their glory just waiting in front of the finish line. But I can already notice right now, like, the frame rate and, to an extent, the quality has dropped pretty significantly. Yeah, it's definitely kind of slow. I mean, I guess it's kind of what I imagined. With like 24 players racing, it's definitely overloading the system. This is really cool. This is a beta. I'm sure there's going to be some like flaws or some glitches. One thing that I am interested in is the item distribution, because I know that was modified. Obviously it would be modified, but I mean, you could tell the the chaos here is crazy. But they did have to redistribute the items that you'd get, obviously, with all these players. So I think it's like, if you get an item in items that you'd usually get in first, you could get in second and third now. And items that you would get in 6th place, you would get in like 14th, 15th, 16th place. So basically, it follows that pattern. So I'm gonna try and see like how balanced the items are throughout throughout these races here. You know, even with the significant frame rate drop, it's still easily playable. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it's so cool that we can even race with 24 players on the track at once. Took all these years, but we finally have the ability to do that now. And oh my gosh, that results screen. Yeah. I noticed the points they had to rebalance the points. But first place gets 30 points, wow. Alright, so we're gonna try a more complex track and see how that goes. Which one? Let's try Bowser's Castle. That ought to be cool. Another one of my favorites. I'm picking my favorites. Alright, so I can tell frame rate's still lower than usual. I mean, again, it's in beta. I don't know if they can fix this much. I wouldn't be surprised if they couldn't, because the system is already at an overload with 24 players on the same track. But try and experiment more with what items you get, depending on what place you're in. But glitch-wise, I haven't really noticed any glitches. Like, nothing that really affects the gameplay a whole lot that would need fixing. I mean, relatively speaking, everything runs pretty smoothly, so I'm not really faulting the gameplay and how well it runs here. I mean, I've already said the frame rate's definitely down, and it's a little laggy, but other than that, it's, you know, good enough. I think one thing that I wasn't thinking about that surprises me a bit is that there is a relatively stable, like, level of chaos. It's not really as crazy as I thought it'd be with 24 players. It's kind of like the same thing, but like the same thing as 12 players, but with more races on the track. Like, if you know what I mean, there's just, like, there's not a ton of items going all around. like the frequency of items isn't really any different, which I never thought about. That is interesting. I think that helps the gameplay in this mod a whole lot, so yeah, I'm very impressed. If anyone on the team is watching this, I am definitely in support of improving the 24-player mod. I don't know, everything is pretty balanced though, but I just noticed more of certain items appearing more. But yeah, that was a pretty smooth race. I think, if anything, I don't think there's really a whole lot that they need to do to improve this, aside from the frame rate. You know, gameplay is great. Everything runs how I expected it to. It's easily playable, you can pick it up. So I'm actually going to try a custom track and see how well it runs on a custom track, because I believe that it should work fine, but I think it's worth testing out to see how the 12 other extra players will race on custom tracks. So we're going with Waluigi Pinball. So yeah, I guess it runs pretty smoothly. I will say it is a little slower on this track in particular, although I do notice that there's a varying degree of slowdown depending on the track you're playing on, so I do think that it's not really the fact that it's a custom track. Might just depend on how complex the track is to begin with. Yeah, the slowdown is so much more noticeable on this track. I have been judging this mod from more of a technical standpoint, but all in all, this is a really fun addition. And something about just having all these players on a track is just so magical and so intense. I love it. As I'm thinking more about what I've been saying about the frame rate, the more I'm starting to accept that there's not really much that can be done about the frame rate. I do think, because obviously I'm not the one that made this, but I just feel like it would be too much to ask for to increase the frame rate. And if they could increase the frame rate, that would be amazing, but at this point I'm not really hoping for it. Alright, so this was a very interesting experience. This is just the racing part. I'm actually going to see if battle mode is compatible, because I didn't do a ton of research on this 24-player pack, so I'm not sure if battle mode is compatible. I believe it is, but only one way to find out. Alright, so we're gonna try Balloon Battle and see what happens. Oh, looks like you can. Alright. So you can play 24-player battle mode. This ought to be interesting. So we'll start off with Block Plaza. Wait a second. Is this a glitch? I'm really confused. Is this a glitch? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're just gonna battle on this track here? Dude, that is awesome. I mean, I know it's a glitch. It has to be a glitch, but like, if they actually incorporated battle mode on all of the racing courses, that'd be awesome. Okay, I'm noticing right now it doesn't even look like it's the actual frame rate. It's just that the bike isn't going as fast as it usually would. But still, battling on a regular course like this would be so awesome. It would be... I wouldn't even mind if they didn't change this. Just keep this battle mode. It's really cool. No, my theory is that whatever the last course you raced on is the course that you'd be battling on. I'll probably play one more battle just to see, pick another course besides Block Plaza, see what happens. So I guess we could consider this to be the first glitch in this mod here. I mean, it's an awesome one, but still, it's a glitch nonetheless. So this pretty much just functions exactly like a normal battle mode. I gotta say, I'm having more fun with this than I probably should. I will say now, it's starting to get a little boring. But I still think this would be awesome to implement in the future. Because this is going to be in beta for another month or two, if I remember correctly. I love how sporadic the balloon is when you go through the, like, tunnel. Okay, so it just finishes. And it crashes. I can't say I didn't expect a crash to happen at one point or another. Yep, there's a crash. Okay, so we're gonna try one more battle. And this time I think I'm gonna go with coin runners. See how that works. See if it works any differently. Alright, let's try and let's play some coin run. Well, okay then. Well, I guess we're gonna be doing another balloon battle. And see what happens now. So I'm gonna pick Chain Chomp Wheel and see if it's any different. I have a feeling it's not going to be though. It's probably just gonna be the same thing. Probably not the same track, but... Okay. Okay, I think I see what's happening. It's like the last course you raced on. That's the course that you race on. In the beginning, all the characters are compacted together like a can of tuna. So I guess it's the last course that you raced on. And since the game crashed and I didn't race on any courses, it defaults to the first track in the game. So we're pretty much just battling. So if you want to play battle mode on a specific track, then just do it one race on it and then play a balloon battle, because you can't play coin runners, and then, you know, have fun. Overall, even with this glitch taken into consideration, I am thoroughly impressed with this mod. And I believe, I'm not going to try it out because of its limitations at the moment, but you can actually play online with 24 players. I think only in friend rooms though. You can't play on the Wii5 servers. You can only play in friend rooms, but you know, maybe in the future it'll go beyond friend rooms. Interesting to note that the points aren't really any higher than any usual battle mode. It's not like there's an overly excessive amount of points, which is definitely a good sign for me, because that means that this is a pretty balanced battle mode. At least the battle mode that it has. Oh, wait, what? I'm pretty sure the time didn't go out. It's because I crossed the finish line, isn't it? Wow, that is weird. It's like I went past 3 times and it does that. Well, anyways, that's still really fun. I think that's all I'm gonna try out for today. I really do like this mod. I'm very optimistic for the future. So the game just crashed again, as I'm sure it always will, but as I was saying, I'm very impressed with this mod, and I am very optimistic for the future. Keep the updates coming. If you do want to try this out yourself, you need to subscribe to Mr. Bean on Twitch, and you will get an early access code. Super easy, and it'll be in beta for another month or two, so if you are interested after seeing this, then perhaps you will go ahead and subscribe to him and try it out yourself. But anyways, I think that'll do it for me. Overall, I love this mod. Keep going, and I know it'll get better. So as always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and take care.